Hello! Today I will be doing a quick update number 4 where I'll be showing you a pot, a box, a whole new model actually, a new head, and a new Super Saiyan head Goku. Yes. I made a box. I realized actually that I needed a new container to hold all my Copic markers in, and I just couldn't find anything on the market that did exactly what I wanted. So I decided that I would make it myself. It's got its own lid, it has this separate section that slides out, and so I can move that back to have extra storage in the front. And of course it's perfectly divided to house all the Copic markers, even the ones I don't have, and so now they are organized by their colors too. And, because I made it look like a Poneglyph from One Piece. Next. Oh, and I just decided that I was going to make a pot as well. I needed something to store all the junk laying on my desk, and I thought it was probably quicker to just make it myself than go and look for one in the shops. And of course, because I hand drew it and inked it myself, it fits the aesthetic of everything else here, adding to that paper world I am building. And over here there's a barrel as well. Next. So I just took the head off all the models I've made so far, and just to get a closer look at exactly how I made their faces. We have Mr. Stark right here, Mr. Arthur Fleck right here, Geen from Bleach, and what I'm really looking at here is how I crafted the shape in the eye sockets. So the brow and then the cheekbone is what makes up this unique double curve. Jotaro 2, Goku, Kizaru, and the first quick update boy himself, Bruno Bucciarati. This is Nico Robin's face. This is what I'm trying to model her face off of. This is the drawing as my reference. And you can see I've got some other cards here just to see how their faces are shaped and what's going to be a point of difference for Robin. Because the thing about feminine faces, if you want to make them look young and beautiful, you can't actually have too many lines of detail. It's really just going to be the nose, the lips, the eyes, and the eyebrows. And that's it. The more lines you add, the more you're going to age up the character, which is why a middle-aged character like Tony here is perfect, because you can actually ink in and draw all the lines for his cheeks and the wrinkles and stuff, and it's still gonna look perfectly fine. But with characters like this, you can indicate a lot of the detail with the line work, but with the young women, you actually have to focus more on the facial structure itself. Since I have the benefit of working in 3D space, I am going to make sure that the facial structure of each character I make is completely unique to that character, so they are unmistakable. This is the face I made for Trish, and you can see, compared to the character card here, this is hitting the mark. This is the exact shape it would look like if I wanted to have the model of her in this pose. Robin so far has not been so lucky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All of these are good faces and could work well, but they weren't what I wanted exactly. So to make this one face for Robin to get the precise look I was going for, I had to do it 9 times. 9 failures for the 1 success. So here she is, the first female character I've made, and it is none other than Nico Robin from One Piece. Because when you make an ancient artifact like a Poneglyph, you're going to have people looking for it. This is a valuable item with key information here. And who better to find one than the ancient scholar herself from a lost nation, Robin. I introduced her twice, didn't I? Now, I know what you're probably thinking right now. Isn't that Nami's body and Nami's outfit? And didn't you say you were going to make a baby 5, but then you made Robin? What's going on here? Did you just do a little bit of everything? Yes. Yes, I did. This is Nami's outfit from the One Piece Stampede movie that you saw in this drawing here, which could be used for baby 5 instead, because Nami could have her Fishman Island outfit as I have drawn here, and then of course I made this model a little bit bigger to exaggerate the height like One Piece characters love to do, which I think could work for baby 5, but then Nami's such a significant character that she would get her own model, and so would Robin. And yes, this is sort of just a standard body that I could use for multiple One Piece characters. You see, my favorite part of the model is just making the head. And so to begin with, sometimes that's all I want to do. But rather than just having the head roll around on the desk like this, I thought, well, if I have at least a different body, then I can just put the head on that body for the time being. So the answer is, it's everything. Robin will possibly get her own body in the future, her own complete model. But for now, I just wanted to make her head, and I had this body available. So I'm like, let's just do that. Yeah. And it works. I think it looks really, really cool. And now if I want to make some other characters from One Piece, I don't have to make the whole body. I don't have to go through this whole complex process. Again, I can just throw their head on top of this body. Regardless, this is how it turned out, and I don't think it is a bad first outing. You tell me what you think of this model in the comments below, as well as all the other stuff I've done. Oh yeah, and one last thing. I did a new Super Saiyan hair for Goku. So the difference is this one, I had a lot of the black lines indicating the strands of hair, and then I had a second tone of yellow over the top, which isn't too bad, but the fact that it's a three-dimensional object means it's actually going to get natural shadows and highlights because it is operating in, you know, the real physics of light, unlike animation does. By not having the black lines and contrasting that with the rest of his body that does have the line work, his hair stands out by contrast, and it actually has much more of a glowing effect, which it's supposed to. So I like this one a lot more. You guys tell me what you think. This one or this one? This one doesn't look too bad. I think this one represents that better. And that's it. That's all the stuff I've made for this video. Quite a bit done, actually. I'm pretty happy with all of that. And, well, you'll see me next time. Thank you for watching.